I am the Lord of Bosses. I am the boss's boss.
Ah, that hurt. Sorry for that rather vulgar gloating. I'm not normally like that. Actually, I am exactly like that. So today I'm reviewing Arcade from Castello Inc., a small indie developer based in Italy. I'll give you a rundown of the visuals, sound and gameplay, then I'll talk you through the pros and cons, so stay tuned till the end for my conclusion. It's 2034 and humanity is threatened by the most intelligent AI, intelligent artificial intelligence. We'll let that one go. Humanity is threatened by the most advanced AI ever created. The world is collapsing and the key to survival is hidden in an old arcade machine. The game is a fast-paced VR first-person shooter. Plunge into the retro vibrant world and shoot your way through an evocative, low-poly, 80s sci-fi setting to protect, arc and defeat Aid. Story isn't Arcade's strong point, to be honest, but it is a huge amount of fun, so we'll let that one go too. Visuals. The art style is striking with a fantastic retro vibe. It's sharp, colourful and the enemies really stand out, from the pistol wielding grunt to the shotgun packing soldier to the laser armed robot, along with machine gun turrets, laser turrets and all manner of baddies that want to fill your face with laser fire. At times it does remind me quite strongly of the excellent Pistol Whip's visual style, which is no bad thing. Sound. From the minute you start the game to the minute you take off your headset, your ears are assaulted by retro 80s arcade music, thumping weapon fire and the narrator's Max Headroom style narration. It adds massively to the atmosphere and feel. Is that the right word? Yeah. Feel is spot on. And as a child of the 80s, yes, I am that old, I loved every minute of it. Gameplay. The first level acts as an introduction to the mechanics of the game, but from then on, you're on your own to figure out how to progress. To me, this game has that old school bullet hell feel of games like Shogun, Ikaruga, and the excellent classic Radiant Silvergun, except in VR. And you have to negotiate your way through the laser fire. As you progress through the levels, the enemies get more numerous, the laser fire more intense, and the traps become more cunning, culminating in a many-armed boss battle where the fire just becomes absolutely insane. There are 3 difficulty levels, and I'll be honest here, anything above normal is crazy difficult. But I suppose as you play more and become more adept, then you can step up the difficulty and move yourself up that scoreboard. Very similar again to Pistol Whip's crazy hard setting. Check out my playlist here. All good so far, so I'd like to talk about the pros and cons. Cons first, because I always like to end on a positive note. Number 1, there are only 7 levels currently, so the game is quite short, but as stated, the harder difficulties add longevity. Number 2, there isn't a number 2, so we'll move on to pros. Number 1, the combination of sound and visuals give this game a very distinct vibe, and I loved it. Made me feel like a kid again, clutching my bag of 10p pieces and heading to the local leisure centre to play Defender or Golf. Number 2, replayability. I love a crack at a high score table, and with global leaderboards for each level, I'm on it. Number 3, full live mixed reality integration so content creators can make some stunning videos. I mean, why not play as Beat from Jet Set Radio? Look how amazing that avatar looks. Not sure about my fat ass, but still, the potential is there to make some amazing stuff using the Live toolset. Number 4, full bHaptics support. To be honest, playing this with a bHaptics X40 tack suit would be like getting pummeled by 100 midgets with rubber hammers. Number 5, I really like this game. So, before I get on to my conclusion, I'd like to give a shout out to my patrons. I love you all truly, madly and deeply. Plus, if you enjoyed this content, please consider subscribing and hitting that like button. Thanks. Conclusion. Castello Inc. are a small indie developer team, and this is their first game. From the visual, sound and gameplay to full live and bHaptics integration, they've proper knocked it out of the park. I hope they continue to support the game by adding more levels, etc., as I really like this game and it's very affordable too. So do yourself a favour and go buy it. The game is available on Steam VR on Oculus Quest via the App Lab. It's also currently 10% off, and therefore you can pick up a copy for just $13. That's it for today. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the other side. Meta. Meta. Meta Quest 2. I mean, what was wrong with Oculus? Oculus is a great name. And if you take away the Facebook integration, which you are going to do next year, I can't see the reason for changing the name of the company. Meta. Nah.